right, let's get the YouTube video up here. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's get this all rolling. What do you guys say? You ready for some spookies? You ready for the spooks? Yeah, keep it down, Mishi. Keep it down. All right, let's see. Let's see if the volume's okay, too. Yeah, volume seems good.
Come on in.
Come on in.
5 months ago, 19-year-old Dylan Rounds mysteriously disappeared from his farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured
Who lives in Utah, by the way?
the area, but Dylan has never been found.
We begin tonight with a local family
made
very
news.
concerned about their missing son. He seemingly vanished from his farm.
His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop,
Aliens,
he
yeah.
went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like much, but to 19-year-old
like
Dylan
much.
Rounds, it was everything.
I'm convinced.
Wait, he's going to be running a farm at 19 years old? Murderers live in Utah, duh.
That it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is accounted for and in place.
If you know anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police.
Lance Kelly from the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment decided to join the search
I'm sorry, what?
for Dylan
Earthworm
Rounds,
Infotainment?
investigating the many abandoned mines and caves in the countryside nearby. On this particular exploration, Lance finds an entrance to the collapsed Bald Eagle mine. Now, it should be noted that the old collapsed mine is said to be haunted.
Of course
But
it is.
nevertheless, Lance heads into the small entrance to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
It's a good point, Ghost. How many did he actually have? He said earthworm. He did. Yeah, well, how many vehicles did he have? I mean, I know tractors and stuff are not that, or are pretty expensive. So where'd the kid get the money for that stuff, too? Weird.
All right. A lot of cold air coming out of this one. So it's probably pretty deep.
Deep.
Anyone in here?
Did you hear
What was
it?
that?
As Lance enters the collapsed mine, he asks, "Anyone in here?" To which someone or something seems to reply, "Come on in." Now, the sound is a bit difficult to hear as Lance's feet are crunching against the loose
I mean, I heard it. I didn't hear what it said, but I heard like somebody like yell.
gravel on the floor of the mine. But I did my best to isolate and enhance the creepy reply. Listen again carefully.
Anyone in here?
As Lance treks further into the abandoned mine, it soon
So, I mean, they're not saying anything about the, how alone this guy is. Could be other people around. There's a lot of cave dwellers and things like that. There could be some other people around there. Also could maybe just be a little bit of a trick of sound. He's crunching on the ground. There could be, a series of sound waves that mixed together that made it sound like that. Hey, what's up, Kramer? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. So it's a little bit hard to tell. There's no visual. It's mainly just sound. So it's really hard to gauge whether or not that's real or fake. It's going good. We're doing a spooky video reaction, part of our bi-weekly interactive streams. So we're reacting to some spooky videos, trying to put some rational explanations behind them. Thank you for that lurk, Boomer. I appreciate that.
it becomes clear that the passage is too small for anyone to be hiding inside.
Yeah.
So just who or what could this voice be? You can follow the continuing search for Dylan.
All right, chat. So here's your chance. What's up, Bandana Man? Good to see you. Here's your guys' chance. A spooky poll. What do you think? How fake do you think this video is? If it is full-blown fake and you don't believe it at all, put a 5. If you think it's real, put a 1. If you're indifferent in any direction, you can use the other numbers as a 2, 3, or 4. But let me know how fake you think this video might be. it's really hard to kind of explain away that noise since it was so isolated and it actually had to be heavily enhanced in order to hear it. And even when he enhanced it, it was really difficult to pick out what it was saying. So it could have just been a regular sound, and it just, you know, maybe like an animal making a noise, or something that he was crunching, you know, when he was stepping around in the mine. Maybe a series of the rocks put together made a weird noise that made it sound like a person was talking. All five, you know, people, you guys don't believe it is real. There is the Fakeometer 5, and I'm inclined to agree with you. I think that there isn't a whole lot of information. There wasn't much reaction from the guy, so he didn't hear it. So it could just be some digital some digital nonsense that's making it sound like somebody was talking, but it really is just maybe a series of weird events that happen to have it sound like that. Probably a kid ran with a girl. Probably like, yes, ghost, yes. Steer them away from you. It's not a ghost. All right. Good job, everybody. Let's go ahead and see how the next one
Rounds
goes.
over on the YouTube channel, Earthworm Infotainment.
Earthworm.
Gotta see it to believe it.
I want to believe it. I want to see it.
TikTok
Show
user
it to me.
Chubby Gooby recently moved into her new home in Reno, Nevada, along with her husband and their 2 cats.
Cats.
Not long after moving in, the cats started to behave in a very odd way.
Well, our surveillance camera caught this, and I'm a little bit nerved.
So we've got cat watching the TV, this cat chilling over here.
About everything that happens, and the fact that the camera just stopped at the end of this. I'm not really sure what to do about this. Just watch and let me know what you think at the end.
What is this blur over here? Is this a glare? That's weird.
My cat never comes up to me like this unless
Hey, Amaristic, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Big chubby cat, yes.
she wants food. So that might have been what it was, but she was acting particularly weird.
What's wrong?
It's a cat, chat.
What's wrong, baby?
My cat does this all the time.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What was that blur? That was such a weird blur. The camera seems to be moving down. That's kind of weird.
Our cat just walked away from me, and I felt like she knew it was coming.
Oh, something happened.
What the f? What the f just happened?
I find it really strange, Che. Hey, what's up, Canuck? I find it really strange that the camera progressively moved downward to where we can't see this object fall. It comes off of screen. That's really suspicious to me.
I wash my hands of this weirdness.
Yeah, I wash my hands of this weirdness too, Amaristic. Thank you for those 100 bits to play Jack Sparrow. Yeah, hides whatever it is. That's really suspicious. I'm gonna play this out and see if they actually move the camera back up. Look, it's still moving down. You can actually see it. It's still moving. Powering down.
As Chubby Gooby is relaxing with a drink and watching TV, her cat approaches her as if alarmed.
Okay, so the cat thing is a stretch. You know, cats will be cats. They'll come up to you when they want something. They want pets, they want food, they want attention. They're gonna come up to you and do whatever they're gonna do. The cat is not sensing anything.
But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away.
So you can't really see what fell from here. It's I'm assuming it's on this kind of like this thing right here. It's like over here.
Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed.
Oh, okay. So they didn't go back up. Hold on. Let's go back up to where the camera is all the way up. There it is, right here.
And I'm a little bit.
There it is, right there. So apparently this thing falls from the fireplace. Okay. So weirdness is that the camera moves progressively downward. You could see it as I scroll.
What the has happened?
I'm watching her now.
Just walked away from me, and I felt like she
You
knew
can't
it
see
was
her
coming.
left hand. Okay, so she doesn't make any sudden jerks.
It was coming.
So the cat is genuinely surprised by this, of course. The cat's like, what is going on? Plus, the other cat didn't react when the first one did. The camera seems to be mounted badly. That's my opinion. That's very true, CT. That could be a thing that the camera is mounted really badly. I don't think it's actually mounted, because the fact that it actually falls, I don't think it's mounted on anything. I think it's just sitting on something.
What the
So she doesn't make any sudden movement. So it's really hard to tell whether or not she caused this. There's nothing over here. There doesn't appear to be a doorway behind her. This thing doesn't seem to be jerked, like flying across the room. It just looks like it falls. But here's my thing, chat. If we go back up here, look at this thing. If this thing starts moving to fall off of the fireplace, wouldn't you see that moving and react ahead of time? Like, you're staring literally at the TV. You know, even somebody with the worst peripheral vision in the world would see that this flower pot is sliding off of the fireplace and is about to fall. And you would react to that. Plus, I don't know what this blur here is. That's weird.
And the fact that
So let's watch it again. The cat comes up, blah blah blah. Cat has nothing to do with it. If it needs water, it may be wet and slipped.
You know me like that.
I'm also suspicious of this blur. I have no idea what this blur is. Wait, is it moving? Hold on, chat. Watch. It's moving. Chat, check it out. Look at the flower pot. It's actually moving. You can see something. There's a wire on it. Do you see it? Do you guys see that? Watch the flower pot. It actually moves. It's being tugged. It's being tugged. You can see it. It's actually being tugged by a wire. You could see it. I don't know if you get. I don't know. I wonder if I could zoom in. Can I make this bigger? Let me see if I can make this bigger. Where's my YouTube thingy here? Here we go. Let me make this bigger for you guys. That's not the YouTube thing. Where is it? This is one of the first times I've caught this on camera while it's happening. Watch this. Watch the flower pot, chat. Look at it. It's being tugged. You could see the thing tugging it. Right there. And then the camera moves down.
our cat just...
Ooh, we caught him in the act, chat. We got him. Give me the spooky pull. Let us hit him with it. What do you think, chat? Fake? Or do you think I'm seeing things? Let me know what you think. I'm gonna play it again so you guys can see it. Look at this fakeness. I'm gonna... You know, this is gonna be a good YouTube short, chat. Look at this thing. This thing... This flower pot is gonna fall off, but before the camera moves,
food. So that might have been what
watch
it was,
this thing.
but
Watch
she
this
was
thing getting
acting
tugged.
particularly
It's actually
weird.
moving before the camera moves all the way down. I went back too far. There it goes, right there. It's moving. You could see it. It's being tugged by something. And the camera moves down so you can't see it being tugged, but they
Our
tugged it
cat
before the camera.
Just walked away from me, and I felt like she knew it was coming.
And then boom. There it goes. Instant spooky video for the internet. Congratulations. You done bit caught. Gotcha. Let's move this back into place here. All right. Hang on, chat. Can I do the there's the Nope, wrong one. There we go. Got it. Look at that, chat. We got it back to the right size. It's a ghost string, and the ghost is pulling it. Yes, Captain Rex, you are correct. But most of you guys are not fooled by that one. We got him. Fakeometer 5. Sorry, lady. Your house is not haunted. You are pulling the strings. Hey, don't blame ghosts. That's right. It's not your fault, ghost. Let's see what Nuke has to say.
And even more to her as if alarmed. But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away. Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed, and even more strangely, the CCTV camera suddenly drops from its mount on the wall.
Yeah, see that, I think that one is manual intervention. So I think there's somebody actually behind the camera or to the side in a blind spot, moving it ever so slightly downward. And then after it happened, you know, just throw it on the ground. Maybe they need a new camera and they're like, okay, let's make a spooky video before we get a new camera and break this one. But
late.
Yeah, not so much, chat. That one, sorry,
Another
not
night.
so much.
Shuby
Another
and
night.
her husband are fast asleep in bed, but something in their house is awake and very active.
Oh, let's see. Show me.
Terrifying.
More cameras. Who puts cameras in their room like this, chat? I'm sus about this camera placement, chat. Door open. Could have been the cat. My cat opens doors quite a bit. Okay.
I was fully asleep at this point, and I was trying to wake up.
Okay, well, see, so considering the things that they did with the strings, this doesn't tell me much. Big Brother house, yeah. I may have had a ghost experience while working on Saturday. Want to hear it? Absolutely, Captain Rex. We love this stuff. Oops, wait, let me take the fakeometer off. Yeah, see, we don't see on the other side of this bed, so whomever is sleeping here, I'm judging by the feet that is the husband, is probably just pulling this with a string from off the bed. Tired Mom, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome into the stream. Hey, I could kind of see his shoulder moving a little bit while that thing's being dragged. Now, that might be the quality of the camera, maybe. Oh, that's fun. Another
clothes
string.
hamper slides across the.
Yo, this guy didn't react at all. Koopa Squad. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome in, Tired Mom. I appreciate you coming by. Welcome to Spooky Reaction Sunday.
Floor toward the sleeping couple as a book seems to be yanked from the shelf by an unseen force.
A couple of strings.
The couple awakes confused and in a panic from the sound, but they only realize what happened later after watching their
Yeah, the guy's like, huh? What? Like, come on now.
security video. Even after the events in the house, Chubby's husband.
All right, what do you guys think of that one? That one's a little bit. The problem is we can't see below the bed, so it could definitely just be the person's arm pulling these things with a string. So, given how fake the first clip of theirs was, this doesn't look like outside of the realm of possibility that they're also faking this one. So let me know what you guys think. If that particular clip is real or fake, 5 being fake, 1 being real, let me know in the poll on the stream. So me and my dad both heard a noise. We were switching out receptacles, fans, lights, in an old house about 100 years old or older. It's being remodeled. Ooh, remodeling old houses. Tile guys just got left and we were here squeaking, scratching. Ooh, that's spooky, Captain Rex. We heard around nothing. Hey, Lukey, thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome to the stream. Great to meet you. I don't see people stream ghost stories that often. Yes, we do spooky video reactions every other week. Lots of fun. Hope your stream goes well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday to you. Squeaking is between a squirrel, mouse, and a bird. Kind of. Of course, you had to add a squirrel there, right? Oh yeah. Big oh yeah from Nate. What's up, Nate? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you yesterday in your stream. It's good to see you now in mine. Thank you for dropping by. Kramer was feeding the squirrels. Thank you so much. Lukey, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Let me give a big shout out to Lukey. Lukey, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate that very much. We'll give you the fancy one too. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome to my stream. This is the Nut House. I am the Squirrel Master. We do lots of fun little nifty things here. You caught us on our interactive Sunday, which is Spooky Reaction Sunday. We're doing some spooky. Thanks for taking in my community. I will take good care of them, Lukey. Thank you so much for bringing them here. But yeah, we do lots of different stuff. Art streams, games, game shows, reactions, art streams occasionally. So if that's your type of if that's your type of vibe, I hope you enjoy your stay here. And yeah, we're in the middle of a spooky video reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed this content, and we will yeah. We put some poll. We basically try to judge how fake or real some of these videos are. We try to put a rational explanation on some of this stuff to maybe gear people away from thinking that it's immediately paranormal. We actually sussed this couple out real hard a couple of minutes ago. We can actually see the string that they're using to pull some of the stuff off of their fireplace. So yeah, spooky stuff. Perfect name for your community. Yes, yeah. We have a good time here at the Nut House. People love throwing acorns at me, as you can see there, and lots of other things. So thank you very much for that raid, and I appreciate you. And welcome into the Nut House, everybody. Let's go ahead and move. Actually, who did that? Captain Rex. Yes. It's a cheater, always a cheater. Ghosts want nothing to do with those people. Yes, yeah, it's true, Ghost. It's true.
Is still skeptical.
Let's see.
But one night, Chubby hears creepy
Out of the Dark.
sounds
Thank you so
coming
much
from
for
the
that follow.
basement. After a long discussion, she convinces her reluctant husband to head down to the basement with her to investigate.
Why is it always the basement?
Did not go well.
Did not go well?
This.
I can tell it didn't go well. It's black. Oh, okay, here we go.
What do I know?
You don't know?
Wait, is this Nuke? It is Nuke. I do react to Nuke whenever he puts out a video. I love Nuke's top 5. Anytime I see Ghost stuff, I'm in it. Yeah. Oh, I sub to him and I watch him often. Yes, I love Nuke's top 5. I love his videos. I love the research he does. I love his voice. Every now and again, we go to a different one because he doesn't have a video out. But we definitely start with Nuke first. Nothing good ever comes from basements. True, Nate.
No,
That's
what
true.
If something happens and we don't have any explanation for it.
I explained your first clip, lady.
Record everything.
It's going on YouTube.
You don't record it, you don't...
Yeah, I don't see anything. Who opened that door? I'm assuming the husband opened that door?
I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 15th freaking night in a row.
This is weird. This is weird that it's angled so high up. Who did that? Hey, what's up, Reaper man? Good to see you. I love Ghost Seas. I watch Ghost Adventures. Been watching it. Yes, same, Tired Mom. I love Ghost Adventures. Zach Bagans is hilarious. They're a little over dramatic, but I do love their videos. Especially the earlier ones where they had Nick Groff with them. Those were always fun to watch.
Look, it's a basement.
It is a basement. Congratulations. Sorry, that was mean, chat. Let's see. What do we see? It got darker all of a sudden. Wait, where did their light go? Okay, that was weird. Is that really something you need to be showing on screen?
It's broken frame.
Yeah, that happens.
We have no sight of the husband.
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Jeep, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs, go upstairs!
Let's go.
Go upstairs!
Okay.
Shooby Gooby's skeptical husband is now
Okay, so given the placement of Booty and Fate Ghost makes great content. Yay, what's up, Spatial? Yes, good to see you. So here's the thing. He is standing, and I noticed this on the way out. He is standing next to something that is waist height. So this could have been planned ahead of time, where he has a string attached to whatever moves, and it's waist height, so he doesn't need to move his camera. He has a free hand over here, and if it's waist height, he can definitely grab it without moving the camera. So, not say so. So let me reiterate something. So for the new people here, is that I'm a firm believer in the paranormal. I don't believe, you know, I believe there are a lot of things that we can't explain, and things like this that happen that can't be explained. The problem that I have is when it goes onto the internet, it loses a little bit of credibility, because there, you know, lots of available movie magic can make things appear the way they aren't. So when in doubt, string it out. Yeah. So this is how I'm explaining it a little bit as to how it could be done without it being paranormal. So I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying this is how it also could be done to get, and then I leave it up to you guys to determine whether or not you think the video is fake. Have you seen a YouTube video on the? I have not seen that, Spatial Samurai. What about the whole Dear David thing? Remember that? Yes. Yes. All right. So again, so there could be a string on this thing down here in the corner, which is waist height. So whatever moved first.
I'm convinced as random things start to fall and
that could be stringed.
Move across the basement.
Those could also be strung as well as they're
right
running
in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs
and drop
right
the strings and run up the stairs.
So could it be that the couple's new home is haunted? Let me know what you think.
Well, I mean, you guys have heard what I think, but how about this spooky poll? What do you guys think? How fake do you think these videos are? You've got a 5 for the fakest, and you've got 1 for not so fake, and everything in between. Let me know in the poll how fake you think it is, and we'll determine what fakeometer we use for these particular clips. Let me know. I gotta go, sadly. Hope you all have a great stream. Oh, thank you for coming by Out of the Dark. I appreciate you hanging out and coming by and seeing a little bit of what we're doing. I hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe we'll see you next time. I'll be chilling here for a while. I appreciate that. Tokens Lullaby, because ghost stuff is your fave. Appreciate that. I voted 1 for basement. I hate basements. Captain Rex. I feel that, though. Basements are creepy, man. Creepy basements. You got about 20-ish, 15-ish seconds left on the poll. If you guys would like to vote on how fake you think that video is. So it's basically Seto-kun's Lullaby. Call you Seta. Okay, that's a lot easier. Thank you, Seta. All right, you guys are not convinced? Fakeometer 5 it is. There it is. Big Fakeometer 5. So if you guys are new, we have what we call the Fakeometers. Basically, we use this to determine how fake we think the videos are, and nice big shaking needle over there on the 5 for how fake this one is. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
The Man in Black.
Man in Black? Will Smith?
This next creepy video is a bit of a mystery.
Is it Will Smith?
It was
Tommy
shared
Lee
to
Jones?
the internet without a source. So the story goes that the video was filmed.
All right, I'm usually pretty sus of videos with no sources. Hey, what's up, Jenny? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Happy Sunday. So if it doesn't have a source, I'm usually pretty suspicious of these videos, because if you can't find a source for the video, how can you verify anything? So we're gonna have to take this one with a grain of salt.
Exploring an abandoned old monastery, and without even knowing,
dude, that looks so cool. I'd love it.
He captures something truly chilling.
Yeah. I'm assuming they said Man in Black. It's gonna be a shadow figure. Okay, there's other people here. Okay. Shadow movement.
A figure dressed in what looks like a long black monk's robe appears briefly in the doorway before just disappearing into thin air.
Oh, that's interesting.
The tourist didn't even realize what he had just filmed and only discovered the figure when rewatching his footage later. but with no definitive source.
Yeah.
Is it real? Or is it...
I mean, first off, the title is wrong because he's not dressed in black, so that's kind of weird. I don't know. Mirror reflection. It kind of looks that way, doesn't it? It's a little hard to see, but it's still creepy. Yeah, it's definitely creepy. If it were to be done without actually being paranormal, this could definitely be done with the effects, you know, a post-edit effect. My coworkers have, especially since he doesn't react to it. He doesn't like shake his camera or move toward it or do any type of normal reaction that a person would do if they saw it. So this could be a situation where he's probably added it in post editing and then called it a spooky video. This is pretty easy effect to put in. You just get a green screened person walking, and then you add the transparency and a couple of mask wipes, and boom, you've got spooky video over what you're doing. And since there's no source, we don't really have any way of determining it. Plus, you can hear people in the background, so there's obviously other people here. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. Here's the spooky poll. Let me know what you guys think. Spooky poll. There you go. 5 for fake, 1 for real, and everything in between. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let me see what Rex says. My mom told me a story a couple of times, but when she was a kid, my grandma and grandpa were alive. My grandpa went and got a carton of eggs and left them in the table. And the next morning, they all went to bed, and the next morning they were gone. Oh, that's creepy. Look, the ghost just wanted some breakfast, man. Grandpa was a light sleeper. Little freak would wake him up. My grandmother got more eggs, left them in the same place, but this time they put an umbrella on the doors, and the next morning, gone again, and the doors were all shut, but the umbrellas were put where they always put. Oh, creek. Gotcha. That's weird. And spooky. I love it. Dude, Captain Rex, man, things seem to follow you around, man. You got stories. A 3. Oh, people not so sure on this one. Okay. Well, there you go. There's your Fake-O-Meter 3 right there. They were hungry. I know, they just wanted breakfast, man. They wanted some scrambled eggs. All right. You guys think this is a 3? That's interesting. Well, only one person voted, so I guess that's how that goes. But all right. Let's go ahead and move on.
Just an elaborate hoax.
I think it's a hoax.
Decide. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. Uninvited.
Uninvited.
Nick Perry from Roseville,
Didn't show up for me,
California, says that he
no.
witnessed a dark shadow figure while driving on the allegedly very haunted Dyer's Lane
Ooh, the driving ones are always cool, Chad.
road 2 years ago. Nick is convinced that this dark, sinister thing attached itself to him and even followed him home. He says that since that night, he has experienced terrifying paranormal activity in his home. Now, fearing that his family and friends might think he's lying or maybe just went right off the deep end, Nick says that he never told anyone about the strange incidents in his house. But he claims that the paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and more intense. So he has decided to record the incidents on his new YouTube channel.
Interesting. He even tries to
Hooker.
debunk it. I like it.
No idea why that name. But anyway, late one night, Nick starts to hear something and grabs his camera.
All right.
What he catches on video is truly bizarre.
So I thought Fawn and David were back. I just got out of the shower. And I heard, well, it sounded like the door opening and closing, but...
I'm sorry, your internet's lagging, Seto.
Somebody's f***ing here.
Yeah?
And my cat is just staring at the f***ing door. I know, messy room, I know.
We're not going to see anything if you're pointing it at yourself the whole time.
Which creeps me out for some reason. Stare over there at the f***ing door.
Okay. I mean, that could just be a person. It was the cat. Now, he waited an interesting amount of time, and there's plenty of hiding places behind the cars.
Nick becomes increasingly more anxious as the unexplained
goosebumps.
activity soon starts to get more intense.
Could be a friend, yep. I love this stuff. Is this the dude in his kitchen? Doggy. That could be the cats. Well, he has a screen open. It could also be the wind.
Tough dog.
I mean, that's a dog.
Why every time I'm fucking alone, dude?
Unnerved by what he's experiencing, Nick's own dog scares him as he catches the window blinds moving on their
Hey, what's up,
own.
Salty? Good to see
Nick
you.
has
Thank you for
no
dropping
idea that
by.
Things are about to take an even more.
Welcome in. Happy
terrifying
Saturday. Or
turn.
Saturday? Sunday. Happy
One
Sunday.
night, Nick is taking a cute little video.
Okay, so far I can't really determine whether anything that he just posted was paranormal, because I don't know if you've seen the video of the guy sitting in his kitchen while a poltergeist throws. I have seen that guy. I don't know if he faked it, but he did a good job. I have seen that guy. I don't remember. I have to watch it again because I can't remember it fully from memory, but I do remember the video you're talking about. So for this one, so basically he has a couple of different things that happen to him at once. First one is the knocking. That one could easily just be a friend or somebody he has in on it. He immediately looked left when he opened the door, and then he looked back into the house. That gave the whoever was doing the knocking plenty of time to move and hide in between the cars. There were plenty of cars very close by they could hide behind. So that's definitely a way that could have been faked right there, especially with the increasing amount of knocks, just to be kind of obnoxious. But the second one too, with the blinders or the blinds, his door is open, so there could definitely just be a breeze that comes in and is moving the blinds. So it's a little hard to say. It could be paranormal. It could be the wind. There's a few different things that we could actually explain away on that one. But we're gonna continue and see what else this guy's got, because he's got video of a cat. We gotta keep going.
His cat when he captures something downright chilling.
Wow.
There's a kitty.
What? Where are you going in there?
There's a kitty.
This is random.
That was a big. Oh, hi.
What was that, dude?
Okay.
Nick hears a bang, and as he exits the bathroom to investigate, a small dark figure can be seen in the bathtub as his camera pans
Ew.
by. But Nick doesn't even notice it until he checks his camera footage later. Nick now becomes determined to try to catch
That's
video.
weird. That could be a post edit. Could be a towel. Could be if he's yeah. Jenny's out. We got a full blown shadow figure in the bathroom. Jenny's out. It could be somebody that's in on it, sitting there in a black. He moved relatively quickly, so you really can't see a lot of detail, and it blurs on the way out. It's kind of a standard camera movement. Could be a cut. Could be a post edit. A little shadow figure sitting in the bath in the tub is not necessarily something that's immediately paranormal. The thing that's paranormal to me is this giant crack going through this guy's mirror.
Of the odd shadow figure again, so he sets up more cameras to record around his house while he is away.
Okay.
Late one evening, he returns to find this.
Somebody moving in the house? Oh my goodness. Okay, the timing is a little strange of him walking this direction right after that happened.
So we're fucking... my phone's dying. So I'm just gonna have to unplug.
Checks out the living room, but there's no one there. Well, I mean, there was plenty of time. You shouldn't me swear.
Someone or something can be seen walking around the living room, but nobody's home. So just
well, of course somebody's home. He's home. You see him walk past.
Who or what is this?
The weird thing is, look at this.
Home.
Look at this thing. It's almost like he's wearing a tie, chat.
What is this?
Huh.
Nick believes that the dark figure he saw years ago on Dyer's Lane followed him home and is still haunting his house.
That's spooky.
But what do you think is going on here?
Well, here's the weird
thing. Follow Nick's continuing search for
this
answers
particular
over his house while he is away.
This particular one right here is particularly interesting to me because I think this might be him. Just watch. This thing's gonna pass by this way. It's just very polite gentleman ghost, yeah. You're gonna pass by this way, and then he's gonna come by a couple seconds later. There he is. So I think that might be him, chat. He's in the he's in the living room. So there's no light, you can't really make out any details or anything like that. So boom, goes right across. And then there's probably some access to the kitchen from the living room over here. Walks in, comes back out, walks this direction. Boom, instant spooky video. Or
him home and is still
it followed him home, chat. Or it followed him home. What do you guys think? Spooky poll. Let me know what you guys think. I think this guy might be faking a little bit, or it could be easily explained away with something a bit more rational. Sister living with her roommate had an experience. No kidding. Let me know what you guys think on the spooky poll. And how fake this video you think it is. While you guys are voting, go get something real quick. All right. Okay, we are back. Just to go grab something real quick. You got about 15 seconds left on the poll. Let me know how fake you think this video is, or if it's real. Let me know if you think it's real. It's fine if you think it's real. That's we love that topic of discussion, chat. I love going back and forth with facts or things that could and couldn't be. So let me know what you think. If you have any thoughts or opinions, either way, love to hear the opinions about it. But in this particular case, somebody voted 5, so we're gonna put it. Hey, what's up, Tequila? Good to see you. Yes, you did make it. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. She had a mirror right of her bed. You're standing at the foot, the bed facing the bed. Her roommate went to stay the night at a friend's house. So next morning, the mirror was facing the window. Ah, that's spooky. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's spooky. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, chat.
Still haunting his house. But what do you think is going on here?
I think this guy lost his
marbles.
marbles.
Nick's continuing search for answers over on his YouTube channel, The Hooker. The Outback
Which was a home alone except for the dog. Ooh.
This next creepy video was posted to Reddit by Australian Reddit user Hasbeen42.
Hasbeen.
With the caption, quote, "My friend recorded a potential skinwalker."
Ooh, that's
so
spooky.
Reddit user Hasbeen42's friends are out in the woods of Australia
and they were never
night
seen again, Jen.
when they encounter this.
Ooh, show me.
We out here hearing weird noises.
Oh, this camera quality sucks. I hate it.
What the?
Oh.
What the? What the?
The friends have no idea what they captured on camera, and Hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers.
Ooh.
The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker, but what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker or just some strange Aussie critter?
I mean, you're in Australia, so it could just be a giant bird. or maybe a squirrel. Or it could be an animal, especially with the glowing eyes, especially since it's around a tree and it's kind of peeking its head out. Definitely could be an animal. It could be somebody playing a prank on them. Definitely wouldn't go straight to Skinwalker. That's kind of a stretch. And they were never seen again. And honestly, their reaction to that too is if you see something that kind of peeks out at you from the tree and you immediately think that it's sinister enough for you to turn tail, would you walk? Right, because it looked like an eye. Yeah. So the thing that makes me a little bit suspicious is these guys kind of simply just saunter away. They're like, oh no, that's spooky. Let's walk back this direction.
Yeah, hearing weird noises in the forest. What the what the
okay, we're gonna walk away.
The friends have no idea what they captured on camera and has been...
Actually, I think you see it beforehand too.
In the forest.
Oh yeah, you can see it a little bit too at the beginning. Watch this.
Yeah, hearing weird noises
right here,
in the forest.
Boop. And then over here on this side. Boop. And then they won. Then let's walk away, guys. I thought it was spelled I. Yeah, I thought so too, actually. You was here. Hello, Guardian Hammer. You are here. Welcome back. All right. What do you guys think? That was a quick one. Spooky poll. Let me know what you guys think. Is that a skinwalker, or is it explained away a little bit more rationally as potentially an animal, which would make a little bit more sense to me? Like a squirrel, because at the beginning they saw it right here, and then maybe it popped in and scurried up the tree over here, which would make it sort of like an animal, a squirrel, raccoon, some sort of rodent type creature. It's Australia, so it could be anything actually, a giant anything, a koala, exactly. Could just be a koala, even though I'm pretty sure the koala. Wait, are koalas nocturnal? Doesn't look like a koala. Of course, their camera quality is Duke. It's not very good at all. Not very good at all. It legit looks like an eye. Oh, you just Googled it? Oh, okay. Well, vote in the poll. Here we go. You guys voted a 4. Not so much, not obviously fake, but you guys are still leaning towards the fake side of the fakeometer. With a 4 on that one. Nice. World's largest nocturnal primate. Ew. Aye. The things you learn during spooky video reactions.
Took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers. The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker. But what do you think this could be?
I definitely would lead towards animal before skinwalker.
Strange Aussie critter.
I think skinwalker's a bit of a stretch.
What the fuck?
The most haunted hotel in Texas.
All right, where are my Texans
at?
The
Mueller Hotel was built in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas. It was constructed on the old battlegrounds of the Texas Battle of the Alamo. Then years.
Yeah, because after the Alamo, hey, let's build a hotel on the battlefield. Who thought that was a good idea? Generally, it looks like some sort of animal for sure. Yeah. I'm definitely leaning animal on that one.
Later, during the Civil War, the hotel was converted into a hospital for wounded and dying soldiers.
Of course it was, because every hotel did.
It's not surprising that the hotel is considered to be a hotbed for paranormal activity. Over the years, the hotel staff members and guests have had
it's a pretty hotel.
Countless strange supernatural encounters. Back in 2009, hotel guest Ricky Garcia had a first-hand experience with one of the hotel spirits when he was
recording. Ooh, they updated it. It's got the key cards and everything. I can barely see deer unless they're at least 4 yards in front of me. So I couldn't even see it. Oh, yeah.
Footage of the beautiful, historic interior.
What are we looking at? Ooh. Now this camera seems mounted because of very still. Nobody has this still of hands. So this
translucent figure about.
So the reason I bring that, oh, I have the phacometer still up. The reason I mention how still the camera is, Chaz, because the best way to fake this would be to have a mounted camera. You take a video shot of this one thing, you turn it off, you get somebody in place behind the pillar, you turn it on again, they walk, and then in post edit you overlay the two videos, which is easier to do when your camera is mounted, and then you turn down the opacity, very, very tiny opacity, maybe even some blurring to make it so there's no hard edges, and that blurs the person walking off of the frame.
The size of a child can be seen walking on the other side of the main hotel hall on the second floor. And Ricky isn't the only one who captured a ghost on camera on the Minger Hotel's second floor walkway.
Have you ever ran down an empty hotel hallway or school hallway? Yes, I have.
4 years later, in 2013, hotel guest Felicia Powell captured this photo of the same area on the second floor of the Minger Hotel. In the photo, a child guest at the hotel dressed in red can be seen walking along, but no one knows who or what is walking behind her. So is it true that the Minger Hotel
that's just what they're claiming.
And just what walks the stair landing on the second floor?
I mean, it's a picture. They could always say there's no additional pictures to say that that person was still behind her, walking behind her. There's no video. They'd be like, hey, I took this picture. There's two people. There's someone a little bit shorter. Let's call that one a ghost and say, hey, cool, we got a spooky picture. So it really isn't a whole lot to go on that one.
Let me know what you think.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Here we go, chat. What do you guys think? Spooky poll. How haunted are these videos? Very easily explain. Was that an eagle-shaped head? I don't think so. Best Jones channels to watch. Anyone have any suggestions? Just curious. Are you talking like on YouTube, Seto? Or just in general? Murica. Yeah. But I think this one has a lot to do with a little bit of movie magic. And then the picture is just kind of a throwaway. It's like, hey, look, let's just say, hey, look, there's two people in this thing. Let's just say we don't know that one. You know, without anything behind. In general, basically. Well, this Nukes Top 5 is always my favorite one on YouTube. Shadow Man is a good one on YouTube as well. It's very similar to Nukes Top 5. Ghost Adventures, I think you already mentioned, or that was already mentioned, is always a fun one to watch. Paranormal Lockdown is another one that I like to watch. I don't think they're filming it anymore, but you could still get I think they have 3 seasons of it, which was it was a good show. I enjoyed it. There's another one that I enjoyed, which is The Ghost of Shepherdstown, which is under scrutiny for being a fake series, and I'm kind of leaning towards it being fake, but it's actually a fun it's a fun spooky based show to watch if you're into just watching stuff that might strain credibility, but it's still really fun to watch. That one would be a good one to watch as well. Go back to the figure behind the child. Okay, let's see. There you go. There's the figure behind the child. I watched Slap Ham for a bit, but I got pretty faked and stuff. Yeah. I love watching spooky stuff because the great thing about the spooky stuff is if I can't explain it, I love it even more because it's like, that gets me excited because I love the paranormal stuff. If I can't explain it and I can't debunk it just from looking at it, I'm totally into it. It's so much fun to do that. Head looks kind of like an eagle head. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah. If you're not taking into account that her face is right here, and you're just looking at the black shadowy part, I totally see that, Rex. But her face. Let me see. Where's my here? Her face actually comes out here. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much for the 8 months. My God, 8 months. What's up, my friend? How you doing today? Thank you so much for coming by with that resub. 8 months. That is amazing. Hey, what's up, Scottish Cobra? That is wild, isn't it? I see you playing WoW over there. I see you. It's showing up on my screen. I'm in streamer mode, so it doesn't come up. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? All right. Let's go ahead and move on. I think you guys have voted for both a 4 and a 5 on this one, so we'll give you the 4. And then we'll give you the 5. But definitely leaning towards the fake side on this one. How you doing, Scottish? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. We actually had another video of that hotel you said you worked at. Not today, but last time we did this.
On the second floor. Let me know what you think.
All right, let's continue.
The Last Stop.
Last Stop.
Popular Korean YouTuber Dosha from the paranormal YouTube channel Dosha Michael sets out to explore a creepy abandoned bus company located somewhere in South Korea.
Well, that's interesting.
Now, not much is known about the mysterious bus company or why it was left abandoned. But Dosha believes that the location is haunted by the spirit of an old man that used to live inside one of the only remaining buses on the property. In an attempt to capture the ghost of the old man, the YouTuber sets up a GoPro camera to record the bus while he explores the rest of the enormous site.
Nice.
And this is when
hey, what's up, Kiera? Good to
get
see you.
Really creepy.
Thank you for dropping by. Happy Sunday. Big Bang?
방금 소리 뭐 들었어요?
Yeah, we did.
엄청 크게 소리.
Yeah, right. I'd take that bus.
Startling Dosha as he's setting up
I
his
know what
GoPro.
you're talking about.
Now, a bit freaked out, he eventually leaves to explore the building.
If it's an abandoned building, you know, it's deteriorating, things like that. Could have just been maybe some of that metal siding falling off, or maybe something that's piled up in a corner, something falling down just because of deterioration or anything like that. So,
but after a few hours, he doesn't really find or experience
that door
anything
right
in the abandoned bus depot.
Just wanted to pop by on my break to say hi. I appreciate that, Kiera. Thank you so much for dropping by on your break. I hope your work day is going okay for you. I know it's kind of crazy out there these days right now, especially for the holidays.
So he grabbed his
also scarier, could be another human. You're right.
Home.
Could be another squatter in here.
Looks back at his
yeah, we always talk about abandoned places like this, that the scariest thing you'll ever find in an abandoned place like this is another human. That is the scariest thing you find, because you don't know what their intentions are, or you don't know what their state of mind is. So yeah, definitely one of the scariest things you could find in an abandoned place is not a ghost, it's a human.
Captured footage of the bus. He's shocked when he realizes what his static GoPro camera recorded.
Oh, let us know. This camera quality is bad. Was that a person walking by?
Something can be seen walking past the bus and out of frame. Dosha has no idea who or...
See, the problem is that this camera quality is so bad that could be chalked up to a compression problem. That could actually be the person who set the camera, and the camera. The camera quality is so bad that the compression just couldn't keep up with the way he was walking, and it made this sort of weird echo. Titan Father, Titan, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Saw this video, not convinced on it. Neither am I. I'm pretty sure you could chalk this up to just technology problems, a compression issue.
What this could be. So he returns the next day and leaves the GoPro in the exact same spot.
I've never seen GoPro be that poor quality. Like, where did he get this GoPro from? I don't... Okay. Sorry.
What his camera captures that night is absolutely chilling.
All right. Yeah, there's somebody in the bus. I mean, what did I say before? Early model, now this second one is a little more eh. Well, the thing is that, like I mentioned before, in a couple minutes ago, is that when you're exploring abandoned places, the scariest thing you're going to find is another person. You know, now they didn't show any part in this of him exploring the bus to see if there's actually a person here. And if it's a person that's sort of homeless or squatting or anything like that inside of this bus, he's going to stay out of sight. He doesn't know who this person is, so he's going to stay hidden. He doesn't want to be found. And then when the guy leaves, he's like, oh, what's going on? And he's sort of peeking out to see what this guy is leaving. He sees a camera there and is like, oh, well, crap, now I can't leave my bus. This is abandoned bus station, yeah. So that's not, honestly, I'm pretty convinced that's a person. He found a homeless person here, and he can't leave his own bus because he put a camera outside. He doesn't want to know people. He doesn't want people to know he's squatting there. This is South Korea. We don't know what their laws are about homelessness or squatting in abandoned buildings or anything like that. I personally don't know what if there are any of those laws or anything like that. So he probably just wants to be left alone and not be found. Very little homelessness there. Really? I didn't know that time. There's definitely somebody in the bus. Wait, why is the door now open? And why is the quality all of a sudden really good? It's a compression problem. No, your instinct was correct. That's a compression problem.
First, something can be seen moving around inside the...
So wait, who opened the door? Oh, you lived there for a year? That's awesome. Well, depends on the circumstance, but that's cool. Who opened the door? I'm confused. Why all of a sudden? Because theoretically, the guy who put the camera here is not there. Why are we not talking about how the door is now magically opened?
Bus.
Yes, there is a person in the bus. He could be. It could be him.
A darkness-like figure can be seen looking out the window on the second floor before moving back out of sight.
Okay, that's a stretch.
So could it be that Dosha captured the ghost of the old man who used to live inside the bus? Let me know what you think.
All right. You know what, chat? Let me know what you think. Here comes the poll. Spooky poll. How fake is this video? 5 being fake, 1 being not so fake. Let me know. This one screams staged to me. Well, okay. Let me rephrase. This doesn't seem staged so much as it means that the guy who was doing this didn't know there was a person here. You're a 3.5 on that scale. Well, three on this scale. Thanks for the X-Files Guardian Hammer. So on our scale, 5 means it's blatantly fake, 1 means it's real, and then everything in between is sort of your indifference. So if you're still 3.5, you could put a 3 in the poll, you could put a 4 in the poll, either one. But yeah, there's two different things I'm thinking is, one, there's a homeless person or somebody who's in on it. Is here with him making some of these spooky things happen. They sort of gloss over the fact that the door is magically open, so that's a little weird. And then, yeah, I think either there's somebody in on it that's being paid for it, or just say, hey, I'm gonna go here, let's make some spooky videos. Oh, you don't know how to poll? Oh, okay, no problem. Or, you know, it could be paranormal. I mean, there's not a lot of evidence of it because between compression error, was it at the, yeah, it was at the top. You should, if you're on mobile, Titan, I don't know how it looks on mobile, but if you're on PC, it should be at the top of your chat. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, like, between the compression issues, the technology problems, and a lot of things that are being, no, I'm not, yeah, that app is so bad. Yeah, there's too many things that they're jumping to conclusions on. Holy for holies, Mushroom Cat, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to the Nut House, my friend. Thank you so much for that raid. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Bowser? Good to see you. Captain Kata, Kitsune, Brandon, Tequila, Flash. Oh man, everybody's rolling in here. Nasty. Let's see, let me get my shout outs out there for you.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
T-Head. What's up, my friend? Thank you guys so much. How was Among Us? I dropped in for a little while, was watching you guys have fun. It seemed like Mushroom Cat just felt like killing everybody until she got all the imposters. So, hey, Iceman. First time chatter. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Welcome to the stream. Captain Hammer with the X-Files. Thank you for moving my camera again. Let me get my camera back up here. There we go. Yes, everybody's throwing acorns at me. Oh, there's another X-Files for Tequila. Pretty much, Squirrel. Yeah. Cat is just like, okay, you're first. Not an imposter? Darn. Now you. Not an imposter? Darn. You. Hey, I got one. I'm the best Among Us player in the world. I'm just picking on you, Mushroom Cat. Yes, feed the squirrel. Why is my camera... There we go. Yes. You are the best player. Dobby and Cat were the imposters? Yeah.
Squirrel!
Ghosts? X-Files theme? Yes, sir. That's right. All right, so the last Fakeometer that we did a poll before everybody decided to join the stream because of Mushroom Cat's wonderful raid was a Fakeometer 5. We're doing some spooky video reactions today, chat. We basically try to explain and put a rational explanation behind some of these spooky videos that people decide to put on the internet. Just a clarification, I am a big advocate for the paranormal. I believe in the paranormal, but once it reaches the internet, some of the credibility kind of goes down in the toilet. Tequila, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. So, yeah. And then we leave it up into a poll for you guys to determine how fake you think the video is. And then we put it up here on this nice big Fakeometer we've got going on right here. As you can see, Fakeometer 5 is the big fake. My new favorite streamer. That is very kind of you to say, Seto, if you're referring to myself. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. We got a couple more left. Let's see if we can get some good ones. If it's something I can't explain, I love it. That is when I get the most excited about this stuff because it sparks so much good conversation. Also for those of you just joining, we rearranged my office. Now, for my Lego streams, you can now see my entire Lego collection, including the Batmobile, which is almost done, which will be done next week at Trovo. I actually moved my camera. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. There we go. Tell myself quickly I'm set to using this. My new hangout for ghost stuff. I appreciate that, Seto. We do ghost reactions every other Sunday. So not this next Sunday, but the one after. So this next Sunday will be a game show. We do a game show, and there'll be prizes or a prize for the winner. So if you would like to drop by for that, if you would like to play a little game show with us as well, we do that. And then yeah, and then there'll be another spooky reaction after that, and we just keep going. As long as there's spooky videos to react to, we will be doing it. Yes, we did a lot of work getting all of this stuff set up yesterday. My hands hurt because I had to move a whole bunch of things around, but you could see it. We got the Bat wing right here, we've got the A wing right here, Statue of Liberty, R2-D2, you know, Batmobile, all of the helmets up here, and that's about it. So hopefully, We've got a little bit more room now to put a whole bunch of new Lego sets. So, yeah, we build those on stream every Saturday. Next Saturday, we'll be at Trovo. We're going to try out some a Trovo stream for week 12 of the Batmobile. But we're going to continue our spooky video reaction right now. Stealing Squirrel's viewers, Captain Kata. All right, we already saw
You can
this
watch
part.
this entire video and many more spooky ghost
Let's go.
investigations with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel.
How convenient.
Dosha Michael.
English subtitles.
Creature or compression. Pakistani
It's compression. I can already tell you.
881999 says that late one night, the strange CCTV footage was captured just outside
Okay, Chad, if they're already debating if it's a compression issue and they say the word CCTV, it's a compression issue.
his dad's workplace.
That was a weird cut. It's both.
Now, the Redditor definitely admits that this could simply be a strange glitch in the compression on the camera.
Yeah, it's both. It's probably a deer or some sort of quadruped animal going across a CCTV camera, and the compression is just can't keep up. Or it's night vision. Night vision is always wacky, especially on CCTV cameras, where low quality plus night vision is usually a bad mixture. So, yeah, this is probably some sort of four-legged animal going across the camera, and the compression just couldn't handle it, and it turned into nonsense on the screen. You'd be surprised at how often this happens, and people just immediately throw it on the internet as saying, this is paranormal. There's a creature in my house and I fear for my life type stuff. It's simply just like a deer or maybe a wild dog, or I don't know where they're located, or something like that. And yeah, the compression is just going completely out of whack. You want me to play it again? All right, we'll play it again. Iceman, thank you so much for that follow. Here it comes. La chupacabra. Yeah, it's the chupacabra. There it goes. I appreciate that, Iceman. Thank you so much for that follow. But yeah, I think there's a compression issue. What do you guys think? Spooky poll. Let me know how fake you think this video is. 5 being the fakest, 1 being not so fake, and everything in between. Let me know. I definitely think this is definitely in the realm of compression problems. There's just it's very easy to spot. You see this on Ring cameras a lot too, where Ring cameras have lapses in compression, where people start seeing shadows behind themselves. It's actually their own shadows being abnormally compressed in the Ring camera, and then they put it on the internet saying this is obviously a really weird dog. Yeah, on his hind legs, right, Seto? It's obviously a weird dog. Come on now. You got about 15 seconds on that poll. We also saw something. I'm going to put it up on YouTube as a short. I'm going to clip it. Somebody actually, one of their videos, you can actually see the string pulling something off of their mantle, and them calling it paranormal. It was hilarious when I saw it. Glorious Bowser's a weird dog. That's fair. It's fair. Maybe. I don't know. Bowser, are you here? Are you here to defend yourself? Are you a weird dog? A 4. All right. Everybody's on the leaning on the fake side of this one as a fake-o-meter 4, but not quite as fake as people would. There's a plus side to it. You hit a cow around. Yeah, true. In fact, I'm pretty sure the cow would wreck your car. You keep missing the polls. Oh no. Well, I think we knew you were going to put a 5 on this one, probably, right, Titan? Which wouldn't have swayed it, because we had 3 people on a 4, and that would have been 2 people on the 5. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Maybe a 4? Okay.
Now, the Redditor definitely admits that this could simply be a strange glitch in the...
You know what? It almost looks like an ostrich, chat. I wonder if this guy's like in Australia or something. Does that not look like a way an ostrich walks?
Compression on the camera. But why does one
or a velociraptor?
These 2 people look like they are hunched over and walking on 4 legs. So is this weird compression or a weird creature?
Someone with a cane.
Let me know
Skinwalker.
what you think.
La
A
Chupacabra.
little evil.
La, what was it? La
Popular
Llorona?
ghost hunter Ehab Casmia sets out
Blair
to
Witch?
investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan.
Jordan.
Now,
okay.
nobody knows exactly why
Mila.
dozens of homes were deserted in an otherwise thriving city. But locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child. As
the
Ehab goes
jinns.
from home to home, he doesn't really find much and only hears a few strange noises.
Okay.
But that changes as he gets higher and higher up the mountainside. In one of the
Higher
empty,
and
dilapidated
higher.
homes, this happens.
Ooh, something happens. That was a weird cut.
بسم الله الرحمن
بسم
الرحيم
الله.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Did you see it?
No.
Ehab doesn't notice when a small childlike hand moves out of sight right behind a doorway. Clueless as to what just happened, Ehab leaves the home and heads to the next house, even higher.
That
up the
almost looks like a
mountain.
shadow from
As
his
he
camera.
explores,
I
something
don't.
happens that shocks him.
Not
to
a lot
his
about
core.
hands. Also, it was a weird cut at the beginning. Ooh, someone with a cane. Oh, on the last one? Yeah, maybe. Okay, he swapped. Is it behind him?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yeah, there was a face in the
بسم الله
window.
الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Oh, that's true. He does cut. He does cut.
When Ehab switches to the selfie mode on his phone, he is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside the window. He races outside, but there's no one there.
Actually, I think
From
you could
outside
actually
mode on
spot
his
the
phone,
cut, chat.
He is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside.
That was a weird cut, chat. I'm wondering. Hey, what's up, Quinn? Good to see you. I think there might actually be a little bit of movie magic here because when he swaps back, this is a very strange
Selfie
cut
mode
right
on his
here.
phone, he is shocked
So there's the face.
when he sees
it
face of a
right here.
child
He turns around,
watching him from outside.
and then it sort of. It could be him switching to the other mode, which causes it, but it looks like a really weird cut where he could have stopped and then come back and started doing more filming when the person that was actually over there watching is now gone. So it could be that. Wow, the acorns are very large. Why are the acorns so big? What the heck? What happened? Okay, this should be smaller. What's up, Quinn? Good to see you. Oh, wait, where'd my stuff go? Here we go. Let's see. He doesn't always say he cuts for time. Yeah, Nuke does. Yeah, I've gotten used to, when I'm watching Nuke, I have gotten used to specific spots where he cuts. So that's true. Those cuts, I noticed the cuts, but you're right. Those are probably him just cutting for time. I would have panicked and punched the window. What's up, Vinstream? Good to see you. Switching cameras, yeah. But I was a pro switch for the situation. Yeah, you do see a lot of times when people are moving cameras really fast in situations like that. Those are the moments where they actually cut, because they can always come back and switch the footage in between them moving so quickly, because you can't pick up any details of them moving the camera so quickly. Imagine being a squirrel and then suddenly somebody throws nuts at you. I can't imagine what you're talking about, Seto. I can't imagine what you mean.
The window. He races outside, but
yeah, and of course, by the time he goes outside, if this was an actual cut, of course, by the time he goes outside, there's nobody there, because he's cut. He said, okay, I did the spooky part. You can leave, or you just go someplace where I can't see you. And now I'm going to panic and look around at stuff. What's up, Dark? Good to see you. Big squirrel wave right back at you.
There's no one there.
There's no one there.
Now, there is no one around this mountain for miles, and there certainly shouldn't be a child out alone in this dangerous abandoned neighborhood. So Ehab is now starting to believe
that was definitely a pro switch too. If he's freaking out and he if I have that phone, it looks like a phone since it's vertical. If I have that, of course, I'm not phone savvy a whole lot for taking pictures, and I'm definitely not going to remember that, oh yeah, I have to switch it off of my face. I'm going to basically be pointing at it and then realize, oh, I'm still looking at myself, and then switch it. Because I'm like, oh wait, I'm thinking about too many things at a time. The fact that he switched it mid-turn and mid-freak out is kind of crazy if he actually did that. And I think, Titan, you mentioned that was a pro switch.
that the local legends are true.
See, that one I don't believe. This one I don't believe. That one just looks like some sort of weird shadow or something from his camera or his
really
light.
Be haunted by a malevolent entity that takes the form of a child. But as always,
yes, we know there is a child face there. Let me know what you guys think. Spooky poll. Okay, I can't spell because I suck. Spooky poll. There we go. I spelled it wrong. Not spooky pool. Spooky poll. There we go. Let me know what you guys think. How fake do you think this video is? 5 being the fakest, 1 night being not so fake, and everything in between. Spooky pool, yeah. that's the indoor pool with all the ghosts painted on the side, right, Dark? Decided to be alone and see if we can get scared. Yep. I'm going anywhere 3 miles away from without breaking 3. That's true, Captain Rex. Going out someplace where there's not anybody for miles and it's just you, is such an extremely unsafe thing to do. I don't give the hand part much credit. Exactly. That's what I was saying. I don't think you even give the hand part any credit at all. I think that one could be easily explained away as some sort of shadow play with the light on his camera, maybe a quality issue where the pixels are sort of separating and anti-aliasing too hard. But the window in the face, that seems legit. Let us know in the poll. Ooh, we've got a hard split, Chad. This is the first time this has happened where we have a hard split between the people who believe it's real and the people who believe it's fake. That's interesting. That's interesting. So there's your Fakeometer 1 for those of you who think that one is real. And there's the Fakeometer 5 for those of you who think that's fake. That's interesting. Never had that before. Where there was a hand, my internet is kind of bad, so I just, yeah, it's not it's not particularly believable, but it's right here if you can see it. All right, I think there's one more left, chat. One more. Yeah, you can barely see it. All right, let's put the 5. 1 wins now. Captain Rex. All right. We've got a Fakeometer 1 from the crowd. Chat believes that this one is real. Interesting. That makes you can see I'm super excited. I love how we have a split between people who think it's fake and it's real. I love it. That's so cool. All right, let's continue.
Just pulling your leg. This next video has been circulating.
Although, in fairness, could just be a neighborhood kid who saw it. Well, supposedly, Captain Kata, there's nobody around for miles.
Internet, but unfortunately, no one seems to know the original source.
Oh, another unsourced video, chat. I hate it.
Somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then,
and someone kicks the baby.
This happens.
Whoa.
The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell.
It is kind of hard to tell.
But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know.
That was such a weird and abrupt ending to this video, by the way. That's a hard one to tell because the baby is definitely not going to be in on it. You know, So, I mean, the only thing I could have probably... Sorry, I'm late, but I'm here. Zoe, this is the last video. This is the last clip. Poor Zoe. It's going to be on YouTube, though, Zoe. You can catch up. But, yeah, I kind of don't know how to do this because the kid is obviously... The baby kind of sus, though. Flash. It's good to see you, Zoe. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I'm confused by this. Yeah, so this one's a little bit more interesting. Here, I'll play it for some of the, we have a couple people who came in at first. So let's see. There's no source to this video, so it's definitely a little bit suspicious that there's no source.
Innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens.
Y'all say baby, I say toddler. Okay.
The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him.
So here's the weirdness. Here's the weirdness, chat. Here's a couple of things. Here's a couple of questions I have about this one. One, who's filming this? What is this blur in the corner? But first off, who's filming this? The kid's reaction is definitely real. I completely agree, Seta. This kid is not faking it. Of course, he's not old enough probably to even know how to fake his reaction like that. But the weird thing is that this person that's filming, if they're holding it here, nobody seems to go to this kid's aid. Nobody seems to notice this. So why is there being anything filmed at all right here? Did they just put a camera down and then these other people are actually just talking over? Because you hear people talking. They're over here in the corner just talking, blah, 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 while the kid is completely freaking out, not paying attention to it. Like, you can't tell me nobody saw this. They're not really freaking out like you would think, right? And it's like, oh my God, I just saw my kid get pulled or shoved. Let me go pick him up and, take him to safety or anything like that. Like, what is... You saw you go check it. Exactly. So that's a little bit weird. In terms of the kid being pushed or pulled, the light going off is a little bit suspicious because then you can't see anybody there. It could just be somebody who turns the light, who's sitting like right here, or like behind this door, turns off or door or wall or whatever this is, turns the light off and then just kicks the kid forward.
Is he being pushed?
But like, let's actually, I want to see, is the kid crying before he moves?
This happens.
So the kid is already upset before any of this happens, by the way. The kid is Superman. He just flew a little. Just yeets the kid. Yeah. So this kid is already upset. Already upset before any of this is even happening. So I don't know what to think. There's too many questions that we don't have answers to. The main thing is like, who's filming this and why are they not rushing to this kid's aid if they just saw like their kid yeeted out of a room? I hate the way he flies into the room. I know. So I'm a little on the fence about this one because I don't feel like there's enough information. What do you guys think? Show me, let me know in the poll here. Spooky poll. 5 being the fakest, 1 being not so fake, and everything in between. Let me know what you guys think on this clip. Be it there is no source. There's obviously other people in the room because you can hear them talking. None of them are paying attention to a kid who's obviously beside himself. And there's a random camera here filming this kid while it happens. Lots of really suspicious stuff going on here and questions we don't have any answers to. So, let me know what you guys think. I'm actually tempted to do another spooky reaction. What do you guys think? Do you guys want me to do another spooky reaction? Do you want me to give you guys a double? What do you guys think? What if I told you, Squirrel, I was filming? Well, then you should have rushed to the aid of another, of this crying child, Rex, and I'm ashamed of you for not doing so. Ooh, we have a couple people who think it's real and a couple people who think they're not quite sure. Yes, I think there's really concerned. Squirrel. All right. We will do it. I'll never be late again if you do an encore. All right. I will do another. I will do a double. I'll have to go find another, which I think I can find. Give me that double cheeseburger. Hey, what's up, Pisca? Thank you. Pisca? Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome to the Nut House. He's all right. He'll walk it off. Yeah, he'll just rub some dirt on it. He'll be fine. But there's a few of you people who think it's real. So there's your Fakeometer 1. That is the realest as it gets. We got a couple of those today. And then we've got the people who really don't have enough information, like myself. And we've got a Fakeometer 3. We've got a tie. I suspect sharp edge or nail. Ooh. That's right. We're gonna get a second try is the correct one. If it's okay. Yeah. Second try is the correct. So Pisca. Okay, so with the light eye. Gotcha. All right. Let me see if I can find another video.